So, what's up? What's up? WP here. So, okay, Judge Mathis and Miss Linda Mathis, his wife, has filed for divorce after 39 years. Might as well say 40. They about there. But this man, Mr. Mathis, he has been in the business for a long time. I believe the Judge Joe Mathis show debuted somewhere in the late 90s, early 2000s. That's a long time. And Judge Mathis was recently stopped by TMZ at the airport. Not just my opinion, all things alleged, but I felt like, okay, was this rehearsed?
Mathis, how are you today, man?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. I want to ask.
I'm not good. Rather, it's the worst days of my life. How about that?
Okay, well, I'm sorry to hear that. I wanted to ask you, with news of the separation, how are you holding up?
Not holding up very well. I would say the other man. Maybe I'll be an example for other men. Cautionary tale. Don't neglect your wife.
First, was this already thought about? Was this a pre-planned arrangement of some sort? Why in the world would Judge Mathis go on and on? Now, okay, fine. You mentioned, Judge Mathis, that you've been away. You go away for work. You're on your way now somewhere.
You see how many at the airport now, flying out, as I have for 40 or for 25 years. My wife has been third, serving the community, taping my show, having fun with friends. That's what happens, guys. Never be too busy or never have too much fun beyond your life.
Now, I have heard time and time again, it's one thing to have the kids at home, and by that time, the attention is going to the children. Even though you have your significant other, your spouse, your companion, your other half at the house, your wife, husband, whatever, the children are now a priority. But what happened to who you said these spiritual vows with? Now the kids done moved on, gone on with their life, they're out the house. But there you have still your other half, again, that you committed to. But what happens when all you know is work, work, work? Okay? Man or woman, male or female, I'm talking to. What happens when it's a continuous, gotta keep the lifestyle going that both parties are possibly accustomed to, whatever that lifestyle is, whatever that dollar amount is, make it a month, make it a year. You become accustomed to that. Does it become something that's just driven within you to keep going? I gotta make more. I gotta pay off this debt. What in the world is it? Does it become neglect at home after a while because you're still going? Or can a person be so driven inside that they can't be still? They don't know how to let go of what those responsibilities were at that time financially to have things planned accordingly for the other half. And again, before you know it, it's like, okay, somebody possibly might be walking out. That could possibly lead to a divorce. Now, when I say walking out, I'm saying filing for divorce. But Judge Mathis, he made it clear that he is going to get his wife back. Okay, Judge Mathis, make it happen, sir. All those years, if you can get her back, by all means, if y'all can get an understanding, and all that I'm getting, get an understanding. Yes. He spoke out. He said, as far as don't neglect. be a part of. Like, that's who you with. He said, learn from him. And he honestly did not look like himself. I'm so used to seeing Judge Mathis looking clean cut, well groomed to a T. I mean, looked like he woke up, put on, his clothes or what have you, maybe shaved his own face, lined up his goatee, the best he could. But he looked exhausted in the face. He looked like he was about to cry at the same time. His natural was kind of going one side to the other side, and you just see these little spring curls trying to spring, but the hair was looking stressed out. The spring curls, the natural was looking stressed out. So with that being said, Judge Mathis, get it together. But sometimes a wake-up call is needed. And maybe that was needed. But there again, all things alleged. No, we not up in them people's house. Sis. They probably got multiple houses, but who knows? I don't know. But sometimes a wake-up call is needed. Sometimes the table has to be shook to get one's attention, to stop all this madness. Because when everything is all said and done, who is going to be there for you? Is it them people that you feel obligated to run out there to please them? Maybe things are under a contract with what he is having to do. Maybe it's to finish up, the contract agreement that he has going on. Did he consult Miss Linda in the process? Do you think I should take this opportunity? Did he include her? Did they make this decision together? It's a lot to think about. And then before you know it, it's like, okay, 10 years done turned into 20, 20 done turned into 30, and now y'all almost at 40 years. And Miss Linda wants to now file for a divorce, but maybe this is what it took. So if it's meant to be, wishing them the very best for the outcome that might be needed, may not be needed, but God knows, they know, they'll work it out if need be, and that'll be that, because everybody else is going to be going on with their lives, but they got to do what's best for their lives.
Do you say you two are in a good place right now, or able to maintain a friendship? Or
Oh yeah, we're still in the same house and we're maintaining a friendship. And I'm trying to get my wife back. I have to show her that though. Hopefully I can show her while we're there together before, and hopefully she doesn't complete the process. But I'm changing in hopes that she will.